All right, so week 7. Wow. 2 more weeks, really, my friends. 2 more weeks in a sense, right? 7, 8, 9, and it's done. So, making sure you're keeping on track with everything is way important because this coming with actually today is a campus holiday, and then Monday is as well. So, if you haven't noticed, I've adjusted the schedule to accommodate that. But because we're in the downhill slide of this class, make sure that you're keeping on pace with where and what and when everything is due from here to the end. Okay, because everything, and thank you Roxanne for reminding me I hadn't released week 8, so I did that before when she asked me yesterday. So everything in this class has now been made available to you, and I reviewed your project 1 category layouts last night, and it seemed I think this, I hope this, and it seemed like this was true, that it helped you clarify what I meant by that. But I know one of the students who's also taking my other class asked me, and I clarified this last week, is that the idea here is that this becomes your menu, and I think it should help, and it seems to have helped clarify that. So anyway, so here we're on to our Bootstrap. So we begin our Bootstrap series this week, and last semester I decided to change because I didn't feel like, I felt like the lynda.com lectures on Bootstrap were fine, but I felt like this was a better course. But I also give you topics. Again, you'll have every week now, every assignment, you have something related to getting this done. This project, meaning project 0. So anyway, that's you'll see that every week, and you can see that here, and here, of course, the classwork and the hands-on, and then we continue the lecture here, and then the Bootstrap template, because then what we're doing is basically we're saying, you're going to use Bootstrap, the framework, to build your website, and then you're going to choose a template, a Bootstrap template, to make this even easier. So it's a good way to do it. Okay. It's I don't know if it's the best. It's definitely not the best, but for what we're doing and what we're trying to expose you to, it is, because it allows you to set up. And this is a very common thing. Sometimes you need to set up something really quickly. You don't have a lot of time to spend on it, or somebody else has given you a project that's built on Bootstrap. That's very, very common. So anyway, FYI. Okay, so now what I want to talk about just for a minute is, in some of the lectures you've heard me talking about DevFest. And that DevFest is gone, and that was last semester. But I also, if you heard me talk about that, there is an event in this in the coming year in March for celebration of International Women's Day. And I have the site at least beginning. I'm working on it. Not built in Bootstrap, by the way, but it's IWD.WTMFresno.com. And we're still building it out. We have some content. I'm the only speaker out there, but I am giving 2 talks at this conference. And if you're a guy and you originally look at this and go, well, this is not for me, that's not true. This is a conference for anybody interested in technology, interested in promoting diversity in the technology field, right? So this is, I love this conference. I, of course, am one of the main people that help organize it. It's at Bitwise. It's on March 10th. There are tickets available. $15 is pretty reasonable. If the ticket price keeps you from coming and you know for a fact you want to go, reach out to me. Let's have a conversation about that, because I'd like to help you get there. The problem in the past when we've given student discounted tickets, I'll be honest with you, is that students wouldn't show up. Like if we discounted them to like something very reasonable, like $5, they'd buy that, but then they wouldn't show up. And it's like, as an organizer, it can be frustrating. So anyway, check out this. I think we have at least the beginning of the schedule, what it's going to look like. We're going to have several tracks. We're going to have Her Space, which is a co-work space for women. kind of do a little mini space for socializing. We're going to have a press for progress because that's our theme this year. I'm giving a talk in there about the imposter syndrome. We're going to have a fab lab, and this should be really fun. I actually showed the microbit in some of my other classes. We're going to have a flickering candle, wired LED, so you learn how to solder, you do some fun stuff in the afternoon. So this is these are not everyone, you can choose these tracks, but these are kind of impacted, so you have to get there early. And then in the afternoon, we have a web development track and then a tech and education. And in there, I'm giving a learn node now. We have a code lab. We have accessibility, logo design, and then you can just see the sessions. So check that out. If you have any questions, let me know. But like I said, I know you've heard me talk about the other the other event, DevFest, and some of you are like, hey, is there still tickets? And I'm like, yeah, that was for 2017. Sorry about that. But anyway, have a great break if you get one. I know and just to be clear, I'm taking a break after today. I won't be back online until after the break. Okay, so today is the 16th. I won't be back until the 20th, the morning of the 20th. So just know that that's true. Have a great rest of your weekend. Peace out.